Hi everybody, and thank you for joining us here on TNT. Invitation to subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with some analysis on what's happening in Thailand. I'm not actually in Thailand at the moment, I'm in Penang, Malaysia, and this is a linen shirt. It's meant to look creased before you start sending me some housekeeping advice. Now, this issue of taxation remittance into Thailand being a hot topic and even caused a lot of people to stop living in Thailand permanently because of this rule about staying in Thailand for more than 180 days in a calendar year, which makes you a tax resident and liable to, well, this. So there has been an announcement over the past couple of days. I'll go to two different articles and hopefully they will help to clarify the situation. It won't be finally clarified until the tax department finally make the announcement. But for a lot of people who've had a lot of angst over this and even paid a lot of money in consultancies and setting up all sorts of various circles on a blackboard to try and avoid paying these sort of taxes, this might start to give you a little bit of relief. The Bangkok Post published this yesterday, Thailand to amend tax on foreign income remittance. Now, a lot of people wondering if this will refer to Thai people bringing money into the country or foreigners or both. I mean, that's a very important question. It says the Revenue Department's preparing to draft legislation to amend the collection of tax on foreign income remitted into Thailand. And as we scroll down, it says Thais with income earned abroad who remit it to Thailand, regardless of the tax year, must include that income in their personal income tax filings in Thailand. It says they're going to pay between 5 and 35% rate of taxation. These regulations regarding the taxation of foreign income remitted to Thailand were amended during the previous government and have been in effect since the 1st of January last year. So a lot of you are aware of what happened. I'm not going to go back through the history. Let's try and find out what might be changing. So it says here, under the new guidelines, Thais, and it mentions Thais specifically, with foreign income will not be taxed if they remit that income in the year it was earned or the following year. For example, if the income is earned in 2025, brought into Thailand in 2025 or 2026, it is not subject to tax. However, if the income is remitted after that period, normal tax obligations apply. And the spokesperson further down says the current rules on taxing foreign income have discouraged Thais investing abroad from bringing their money back into the country. So I know you're waiting. Does this new ruling apply to foreigners? Let's keep going. A source from the Finance Ministry who requested anonymity said the taxation of foreign income follows the residency-based principle whereby Thailand taxes the income of individuals who reside in the country, and the rule applies to persons who stay in Thailand for 180 days or more or have foreign income. So it keeps referring to Thais, but it does say that it's about people who stay in Thailand for more than 180 days a year. And the second last paragraph, this rule applies to persons who stay in Thailand for 180 days or more and have foreign income. Now, of course, that does apply to a lot of foreigners as well, bringing money into the country and who either stay in Thailand permanently or certainly longer than 180 days a year. We go to patiamail.com. Their headline, Financial World expects policy reversal on taxation of foreign income repatriated to Thailand. This article says there's a growing international consensus that Thailand is about to soften its policy on the taxation of foreign remittances to Thailand, and the latest review is by the UK Society of Trust and Estate Practitioners, confirming the intentions of the Ministry of Finance that's in Thailand, as widely reported by taxation specialists in Thailand. And they've done an excellent Q&A. I'll put a link in the description of this video to this article for people that want to wade through all the details. But I'll go to some of the main points made in this Pattaya Mail article. Must legislation be passed through the Thai Parliament? Not necessary. The changes of interpretation can be announced through a royal decree. And it says that's expected within the next few weeks. And importantly, will the changes include foreign expats as well as Thais? And the consensus, so it's still not yes or no, but it's a consensus, is that the changes will include all tax residents, that is, Thai and foreign nationals who fulfil the residency rule of 180 days or more. Any other policy could create awkward discrimination in tax policy, unprecedented in this context. So the exact wording, we're still awaiting this upcoming royal decree, but I think the words tax resident does explain pretty much all we need to know. People that stay in Thailand more than 180 days a year. But that is only a consensus in this article and my interpretation. So we're going to have to wait until we get the exact wording in this upcoming royal decree. And will I be liable to pay tax on monies transferred from abroad to Thailand? That was explained in the Bangkok Post article. Why is the Ministry of Finance reinterpreting the policy? And there's been a sharp fall in revenues in the last 15 months. Thai nationals in particular facing a tax bill on foreign sourced income from the start of last year have in effect deprived the country of investment funds which are, well, sorely needed. And in this debacle over the last year, a lot of people starting to speculate that the Immigration Department would start linking the payment of taxes linked to this particular story as part of the issuing of visas. Let's go to that question. And will annual or longer term visas be linked to Thai income tax registration? And the consensus, once again consensus, is that this is not on the cards. Only foreigners legally working in Thailand must currently produce evidence of tax paid here. Many visa holders, that's privileged card elite for example, spend less than 180 days here in a calendar year and thus are not Thai tax residents. And then the next one, how are foreign retirees affected by the latest news? It says it certainly appears that the typical expat living on earned income, such as pensions, and transferring occasional or regular sums here will now be in the clear, so to speak. There's more questions and answers in that Pattaya Mail article. I've put a link in the description of the video. Now, all of this may in some ways create a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, and for others it'll just be providing more confusion. And I'm sure all these keyboard tax experts are going to be jumping into the comments section giving us their point of view. And that's fine, but don't paint anything as facts because there are very few facts. There's consensus, there's speculation, but it does seem that there's going to be an announcement coming out in a couple of weeks which may clarify some of the many questions and discussions that have been occurring over the past year or so. And with that, thanks for watching. Hopefully you're a bit more up to date, well, at least on this matter. Please subscribe to the channel. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are. We'll see you next time.